Simon, there were a lot of people who were doubters, folks who said Britney could not pull this off. Look in the camera and give those folks a message.
They were wrong. She's pulled it off.
Flawlessly.
There was a bit of that, actually. But I was quite surprised when people were saying that. And I thought, well, you obviously haven't met her. And when I spoke to Britney on the phone, we had such a cool, kind of intelligent conversation about what the role is, you know, what she would want to do on the show, the kind of talent. And I thought, whoever's saying this stuff has obviously never met her or never spoke to her.
Britney, why do you think there were so many doubters that you could actually do this?
I think maybe the whole element of me doing something, you know, different than I've ever done before. You know, they've always seen me in the light of being on stage and never behind the scenes. So I think it was just, which is why it was appealing for me to do, because I've never done anything like that before.
Now, there were reports that you walked off the first day. True?
No, me and Demi went and got up for lunch, but it was, yeah.
Simon, is that how you saw it?
The Britney's a little bit like me, which is like we kind of like to do things in 20-minute blocks.
Right.
Because when you've got a lot of people behind you and you've got 5,000 people in the audience, after you've done 5 auditions, you feel like you run a marathon.
You want to go.
I mean, literally, it is draining. So we take a little 5-minute break and then we come back. So every time that happened, we were getting all these calls.
It was Demi's idea.
Okay, blame it on Demi.
Well, it might be my idea, actually, because I've done it for years. And it's like, they've all walked off. No, they've gone to the loo.
Tell me, okay, Britney, file this under the pot calling the kettle black. But Simon says you're very hard to please as a judge. Is that true?
I'm not hard to please. I'm just very honest. I'm very honest, and I'm a happy, honest judge.
So is Britney the new Simon?
You said it. You said it.
Britney,
You'll have to watch the show and make your own mind up.
Well, you know what? I saw a promo today. There was a contestant actually attacking you on this promo. You said that you didn't like something they did, and they shouted something about auto-tunes. And
No. He was attacking Demi. He was that weirdo who worked at an airport and had spent 16 years rehearsing for this audition. And his song, which he'd written himself, was called Candy Girls. I mean, the whole thing was just disgusting. So when we criticised him, he started criticising all of us back.
Fox is using that as part of the promo.
Don't mention NBC to me
well,
today.
I'm going to mention NBC now because Simon said that you would not appreciate NBC putting up Christina Aguilera on your night that's supposed to be yours alone. Is that true?
Well, none of us are happy about it. I mean, it is literally what's known as spoiling the party.
Yeah.
And when you've cut the show, a lot of people in the industry, word gets around whether you've made a good show or a bad show. The word got round that the first episode of X Factor, and it's true, is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think they found out about it. They've definitely put this out as a spoiler to try and stop people watching the first episode. I hope that this backfires on them, because I think it's unfair on Britney and Demi.
Britney, how do you feel about going up against Christina on that first night?
Thrilled.
Ecstatic. I'm elated. It's really interesting. Well, I mean, I do find they're both really interesting shows. I mean, they captivate on the same things, but in all honesty, I do feel like they're 2 totally different shows too. You can't really compare the 2. So,
have you ever talked to her about what it's like actually being a judge?
No, I haven't. No.